Alright, so I'm unboxing an MVP Gyropalooza 2022 mystery box. Now, full disclosure, I tried doing this video before and the recording got messed up, so I'm going to pretend to be surprised by some of these discs that I get. But I will tell you that it was a very good haul. I got some 14 great discs that I'm excited about. A few of them I know well, a few of them I was really looking forward to trying to throw this year, and I'm glad I got them. And a couple of them I'm going to learn. I don't know. Now, I will also mention I bought a 2021 Gyropalooza box last year. Crazy deal. I won't tell you the manufacturer or the retailer, but they had like a closeout on multiple things. 50% off of everything in the store for a bit. And I got a box for $70, which, you know, you're talking 10 or 12 discs at the time. That was worth, you know, $150 that I got for 70 bucks. It was awesome. So this one, I got a decent sale, $119. And I'll just say I got a good value here. I'm not unhappy about it at all. So let's take a look. First disc is a kind of a lighter weight Axiom Crave. And it's got a commemorative 2022 Maple Hill Open stamp on it. So it's pretty cool, actually. And it's a real nice looking disc. I think there's another Crave in here that's a little heavier, so this one might not go in the bag, but I'm definitely going to throw it and see what it feels like. I also got a Crave as my PDGA membership gift this year. So I think I have 3 Craves now, different weights. We'll give them a try and see which one I like. But I've been wanting a Crave actually quite a bit. Next disc is a very pretty disc. Look at how cool that looks. Yellow rim, kind of orange colored. Almost looks like you cut open like a blood orange or a candle. What's the word? Grapefruit or something. So this next disc is a Axiom. Is this an Envy? Yeah, this is an Envy. So what a cool disc. This is a 172 gram Envy. I'm looking forward to throwing that. I've never had an Envy and I've heard good things about them. This next disc is a Terra. T-E-R-R-A. Not to be confused with my wife, T-A-R-A. But that is a disc that I've heard a lot about. The Terra is new this year. And I believe it's 171 gram. I'm looking forward to throwing this. I have a feeling this is going to go in my bag. I will mention I recently did a box opening on the Discmania Stratosphere box and the black box, and I didn't get as great of a haul in those 2 boxes as I did here. I wasn't as excited about. I did get some good discs. I got a DD1. I guess you can refer back to a video that I did on that, or maybe I'll do another one. And then of course I already had a working bag that I was very happy with. So I'm going to do a shootout to figure out what discs I want at each slot. An understable mid, a stable mid, an overstable mid, an understable fairway, a stable fairway, an understable fairway. Same thing with my drivers. And then putters, I think I might stick. I got some PDs in that box, and I like the feel of the dynamic disc putters, but we'll see. I'm gonna practice a lot with them. I'm not sure I love the rim, but this is a Terra, which I'm excited about throwing that. Another Crave. I think, maybe, did I get 3 Craves? I'm not even mad about that, to be honest with you. Another Crave, black with white rim. One of the things, this is a heavier one. This is a 171, whereas that first one was a 159. I'm not sure which one I'm going to throw better. We'll see. And maybe my arm speed says the lighter one's good now, and then I pick it up and I end up switching to the other one. One thing that tells me is I'm probably going to be able to leave my PDGA, which is a really cool stamp of a dragon and a koi fish. I probably can just save that as like a little collector's item. We'll see. So another Crave, and that's a cool looking disc. Looking forward to throwing that one. This next disc is a Volt, which I've never had. Oh no, that's not true. I had a Volt. I bought it used, and it cracked after I'd thrown it a couple times, and so I never really got to get to know the Volt. So I'm looking forward to throwing this. I'll do a video on the overlap of the discs I just got this year and see, based on feel, I'll have to research some of the numbers, but based on gut feel, which one I think is gonna win out in my bag. I tend to like understable discs a little bit more. I guess maybe like the Ricky Wysocki style, but I've been thinking a lot about trying to throw more overstable discs, and so I got a couple really interesting overstable discs from Dynamic Disc Box. And so it might reshape the way I play. I'm looking forward to testing all that out. But it's going to be a lot. I'm going to have to throw a lot of discs in the next few months to get a feel for what's best. I really had my bag lined out last year. I was playing well. But then I started working on arm speed. I got a little faster. A couple of my discs have been not really performing the way I thought. And I lost a couple of my favorite discs. And so I'm almost like totally retooling here. And also I just thought it'd be fun to buy some more discs. So this was, I mentioned a, did I already say what this one was? Oh no, I didn't, I'm sorry. This is a Axiom Fireball. I don't know much about the Fireball, I'm gonna look it up. But that's kind of cool looking. I love the colors. It feels like a fairway. Maybe a understable fairway. Feels like it might be flippy. This is a Photon, 170 gram Photon. Same color. I have my Relativity is in this color. So that might be confusing in the bag. I can tell a little bit difference, like the Relativity has a bigger rim, wider rim. I don't know much about the Photon. I've done research on it before, but I can't think of what the numbers are on it or how it flies. Well, that's pretty cool. This next one is an MVP Motion. Now I have a, which by the way, I don't know what the Motion does. I'm gonna look that one up too. I have a Drift from Streamline, which is that exact same blue color without the gyro on the outside. A very cool color. I like the disc. I threw the Drift for about a week or two, and I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's like an understable fairway, kind of like maybe an Essence or Maverick. My VIP Maverick was the best understable disc I've thrown. The Essence probably second best. I'm still figuring out the Drift. I'm not so sure I want to keep it in my bag though, because first of all, I just think it's a pretty color, and secondly, there might be something else out there better. I don't know. We'll see. So again, this is a Motion. I got to look up what the Motion is. This feels kind of beefy. A Dimension. Heavy, 171, thick rim. I think this is overstable. I don't know. I'm going to look that one up. It feels good. I like some of these heavy duty rims. I feel I can get good spin on them. We'll see. Dimension. Gotta look that up. Next disc. A Mayhem from Axiom. I don't know anything about the Mayhem either. It actually feels very similar to the Dimension. Flat top, not domey at all. Looks like it could cut through the wind. And I think, I know it's a little ironic to say it's not domey. I don't think MVP does very many domey discs. Not too much anyways. This is my Relativity. I got a pink Relativity. So I have a green one from 2021. Very similar disc. Same plastic. I use my Relativity. It's an understable distance driver, but it's a 14.5 speed, which is probably too fast for me to get it to really turn. So I end up using it. I can get it to roll if I throw it on an anhyzer angle, a heavy anhyzer. So I've used it as a roller. But what I end up using it a lot for, because it's got such a flat bottom, is as a hyzer skip disc. I can throw it about 300 hyzer skip. But I haven't really gotten it to, if I throw it on the flat or even on an anhyzer or a hyzer, I haven't gotten it to flip up. Not that I can remember. 11, 12 speed is about the maximum of what my arm speed can seem to handle right now. But to be continued, because I'm working on it. So I doubt that's going to replace... Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I can put the pink one in my bag, and then I can put that, was it the Motion in my bag? That's green, so there's no confusion on which is which. This is a lighter weight Tesla, 159 grams. I've been wanting to throw a Tesla. I think it's going to be cool, and I like the color. Last two discs are glow discs. This first one is a, it's hard to see the name, the words on these glow discs. This is a Proxy. And this Proxy has a Gyropalooza stamp on it. The Gyropalooza stamp I got last year was an uplink, which I actually am thinking about putting it in my bag, the uplink. It's very understable, mid. The Proxy, I don't know much about. That looks interesting. And then this is a Axiom Envy, another Envy glow. So I think what I'll do with these glow discs is put it, I have a, with these two, I have a couple of fairways and a mid and a putter, and now a driver. I think I have basically a complete glow bag I can use for everything. So maybe I just save them for if I ever play night, disc golf at dark. I don't have a black light though. I'll have to get one of those. So that summarizes my my haul. I'm very excited about them. There's some really interesting discs I'm looking forward to throwing. So here's some upcoming videos I'm going to do based on this box in my dynamic disc boxes. I'm sorry, Discmania boxes. Historically I've thrown a lot of Westside and the Trinity discs. I have a couple of Discraft discs in my bag. I've got the new dynamic disc, Discmania stuff, and I got quite a bit of MVP stuff now. I'm going to do a shootout. I'm going to find the best discs for each disc that I like to have. Because of the courses around here, I need a mid that's very stable. I currently throw a Compass. I also have a Meteor in my bag, which is kind of beat up. So it's supposed to be more flippy than it is. It kind of just is stable. It's like my Crash Through the Woods type disc. But my Compass, am I going to replace the Compass with something else? I don't know. Maybe not. I have a reactor in my bag for an understable mid. I have a Truth or a Verdict that I've thrown. Am I going to replace that with an overstable mid? I'm not sure. And I have a Fuse, which is an understable mid that flies a different way than the reactor. Are any of those going to get replaced? I don't know. I'm interested to see. I'm trying to think of the discs that I've gotten, and I can't quite think of one that would totally replace it. Maybe the Crave. I mean, I know the Crave is more like a fairway, or maybe the Envy. We'll see. We'll see. And then my fairway drivers are what's most in flux. I had a Maverick, a VIP Maverick that I loved. I have an Essence that's gotten a little beat up that I still like, but I'm not. The last couple times out, I wasn't real happy with the flight, and I just got a couple of those Discmania discs are very overstable. I'm looking forward to seeing if I can throw those. They're 10 speeds, 9 speeds, overstable. And then of course I'm not a big user of the true distance driver. I don't throw them very far. I have an 11 speed Thrasher, Discraft Thrasher, it'd be hard pressed to find a disc that I'd replace that with. It's that's my favorite disc right now. I throw that really well. My distance record is 430 feet, and I've thrown a few in the 400 range, and it's been with that disc mostly. So, all right, close it out.